Well, are we streaming? Did you guys hear any of that? I'm gonna start over for a second. Get ready for a restart. I'll keep saying hello to one another in the stream while I do this restart. Short version though. Do your dancing, everybody, if you haven't already done some dancing. All right, everybody, I greatly appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. So if you haven't danced already, go ahead and get it out. Shake it up a little bit. Nobody can see you. You can see me, and I'm being the idiot. You do it too. Just burned about 2 Tic Tacs worth of calories. Boom! That's what we're talking about. That's right. Thank you, folks, for showing up to another version of the RC therapy session. I believe this is episode 29 of After Dinner with Dave. So thank you so much for everybody being here. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit on the closer side and say hello to everybody. I greatly apologize for not being here last week. We will get into that here shortly, but I got a bunch of other stuff going on tonight as well. So thank you for being here, and thank you for sticking around, and thank you for being concerned and things of that nature. I've got a lot of great comments from folks, and I really appreciate that. Again, we'll talk about that some more later. First off, I know Pilot Ryan is not in the house right now, but I know that you guys know Pilot Ryan, and whether or not you know about his particular predicament or whatnot, here's another show of solidarity, although I'm wearing a Futaba shirt tonight, not a Pilot Ryan shirt. And this is the only Futaba product I own. So just so you know, I got this at the Pilot Ryan event. And because of that, I'm going to do a little something for you, Pilot Ryan. I know you're not watching, but in case anybody ever says, hey, you should have watched this episode 29 with Dave because he gave you a little shout out. Here's a shout out. Hey, look what I got. Sweet pair of Ray-Bans. Yep, Ray-Bans. Pretty sweet. These are pretty nice. But because of Pilot Ryan, they're out of here. That's right. Ray-Bans want to be dicks? Well, they're not going on my face. But Pilot Ryan's shirt will still go on my chest. Yeah, boy. So, drink of the show. Got us a little something different today. I'm sure it's one that you guys are all familiar with. Milo's sweet tea. That's right. Doing a little Milo's sweet tea tonight. There's a reason for that. We'll get into that here in a bit as well. So if you happen to be holding, now's your time. I have it poured in a Powerade bottle because I just like something with a cap on it. So if you got it, turn it up. Milo's. Alrighty, friends. So thank you so much for being here. Speaking about being here, let's get into that chickadee chat a little bit and see who is here. So let's get into that chick chat. So as you may notice that I have went ahead and pinned Promotus's comment earlier, which it looks like he was in here last night at 8:52 p.m. So he is the first one in the stream. So Promotus, if you happen to be in the stream tonight, and I believe that you are, sir. Milo's is my blood. I see your comment there, so I know you are in the house. Promotus, if you happen to win tonight in bingo, sir, guess what? Double bingo for you, my friend. A double bingo tonight is a good one. Actually, double bingo every night's a good one. But as a matter of fact, is old boss 223 in here? Yeah, boss, I see you in there. Hey, bud. Boss, I have not sent your package out from when you won the glider. Because of that, I'm going to send you out the package with the glider in it, and that package is going to be a little fatter than it was originally going to be because I'm going to throw some other stuff in there too. My bad for not getting it out, not your bad. And anytime we do something wrong on the Dave It Yourself channel, it's my bad. You always get benefited for it. So in this case, you, my friend, are also going to get some additional bonus in that packet. It's going to cost me a little more to ship it. Don't care. You deserve it, my friend. You deserve it. So let's shoot up into the stream a little bit. So I'm going to get in a little bit more close and personal style. We got a couple things going on tonight. I'm going to shoot up in this stream some, just look at it some. I'm not going to necessarily put it up on the screen, but we will shoot up to the first thing that I can see, which I'm not sure who that is from. But it does say, how are you doing, sir? Don't know what happened last week, but I missed your show. Happy you are going to be on this week. So again, I can't scroll up any higher than that. So whoever left that comment for me, thank you. I'm glad to be back as well. Something about talking to nobody in a room and just talking to a camera, which is reaching other people in other rooms. It's kind of a therapy. Again, it's the RC therapy session number 29 of After Dinner with Dave. So, Don Shaw, good to see you, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Shadow Ops, how are you, sir? Thank you so much. You still never got back to me whether or not you have a twin brother, because, again, I could use a producer. But anyway, so if anybody's up for ever doing that for free for me, I'll pay you in Dave It Yourself stickers, and hey, they're pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you haven't seen them, here's the Dave It Yourself stickers from the sticker app. Let me go ahead and tilt that down a bit. But here's the 3-inch clear job, which looks great on windows of cars, rear windows of your vans, trucks. And here's a cool little hologram job right here. You can kind of see how it changes colors. So that's pretty sweet. Got those from the old sticker app. As you can see that big fat sticker there that they also sent me with my stickers. So I know sticker app doesn't support this channel. But I see how I got my screen is blurring a little bit there. So hopefully that's not something you guys are also dealing with. I just see it on my side. But I'm all like cubes right now, so I apologize for that. I'm not sure what the problem is. Everything is green on my side, so hopefully that's just something I'm dealing with. I'm going to refresh my screen real quick just to check, just in case. Hopefully that's just a me thing, not a you thing. All right, so let's get back into this chickadee chat. And I apologize if for some reason that was a little garbly gook there for a second. So we got old Randy Hardy in the house. How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing all well. Always good to see you back, sir, of course. David Snyder, good to see you, sir. Always glad to see Dave's in the chat. Speaking of Dave's in the chat, David DIYRC, guys in the house. Appreciate that, Dave. Thanks for showing up, my friend. Appreciate that. Hey, Bear Lights in the house, one of my newer subscribers. Greatly appreciate that. Thanks for sticking on around and coming on back for this ridiculousness that we got going on here, which is semi-based on RC stuff. But, you know, everybody else does such a great RC show. And there are way more better Daves that do RC stuff than myself. But those guys just do such great stuff that you probably just come to my channel like, I just need to let my brain just diarrhea on something. And oh, isn't it Sunday night at 6 o'clock? Dave It Yourself channel's on. Booyah! I provide a service to the community. Nice. All right, so anyway. Tug Hill, good to see you, sir. I greatly appreciate you being here tonight. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I do have a bonus segment. That's right, we got a new one. It's got a little bit of a southern twang to it. So from y'all that are not in the South, get ready for that. BD Tennessee, how you doing, sir? Good to see you as well. Promote us. There you are, my friend. And Jeff in Lower Alabama. Hey, how you doing, sir? Jeff, I'm glad you're here. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and tell you something. I got this thing to work. Now, Jeff is the one of the, unfortunately, at this point, he's the unlucky recipient of one of the only 2 automated prizes that I had in the prize box. And this is the one we almost gave away last week to, was it Jermaine that's out in, is it Jermaine Spencer that's out in Australia? Or is it Mickey BRC? Mickey B, that's who it was. He wanted me to ship him something else. Jeff, I got this to work. Okay, so it works okay-ish. It works better if your phone is vertical like this, not horizontal. You have to have the Bluetooth and the GPS on. And as soon as you turn this unit on, you have to launch the app on your phone within 6 seconds. If you do that, it should automatically connect everything and you'll see it connect. So if you haven't chucked this yet, and if you haven't, I'd be surprised. But if you haven't, throw some fresh batteries in it, try it again, and try to launch that app within 6 seconds because it does work in this thing. It does show on here that you can technically turn the camera sideways, but I seem to get it working better when it was in portrait mode. But sure enough, you go this way, the thing turns this way. You go this way, it turns this way. It's pretty cool, Jeff. So since you're the only one out there that got one of these in the bingo prize, try it again, my friend. See if that happens to work for you because this might help. You know, have another camera out there on the field for you. That might be fun. So anyway, just thought I would pass that along. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Mike SSI, thank you so much for being here as well. I greatly appreciate that. And of course, Deuces Wild, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Always glad to see a little extra wildness in the Sunday night stream with Dave. So greatly to see that. Brian Chambers, hey, thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate you being here as well. Wreckamoy, boo-boo. That's right. Wrecking Roy's in the house, everybody. We got Don Shuck, JCB67. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you as well. Thank you so much. And who else is in here? Dwan Smith RC. Hey, how you doing? As a matter of fact, you had just left me a comment on one of my recent videos, and we're going to address that here in the stream. So hopefully you'll stick around and get your answer on that. Personally and sort of live. So let's see what else we've got going on here. Everybody else will let me know too. I've got the sounds kind of jacked up on some stuff, so let me know if the sound is okay. Just throw some thumbs ups or thumbs downs. You don't have to say yay or nay. That way I can kind of get an idea. Here, let's do a little test. As a matter of fact, we will test this with some of my background sounds, and we're going to go with maybe. There it is. Okay, it's a little low. Let's see if we can turn that up a little bit. I would like to get that to be higher. Okay, there it is. And speaking of that, hey, let's just go ahead and do some bingo. There's no reason not to do some bingo at this point, I'm thinking. So let's see here. So we've got, let me go over the bingo names, which I have here. All right, so these are the bingo names currently. If you do not see your name on this list, I greatly apologize. I did not do any updating last week, hence I did not have a show. But if you are not on here, do not necessarily comment in the chat, because after the stream, the chat is gone. So if you could just send me, or wait till this video is over, then comment in that chat afterwards, or send me an email to thedaveityourselfhchannel@gmail.com, and I will make sure that your name gets on the bingo list, because the bingo list is pretty important. Plus, there's another list coming up we'll talk about here in a minute for the 750 subscriber giveaway, which we are super close to. And we'll go ahead and get that going as well. So that is the bingo list. Hopefully everybody's seen their name on there. We're going to go ahead and go to the bingo roller. And Milo! I'm going to say that every time. Hopefully somebody from Milo's is semi-RC involved. And don't forget, I'm semi-sponsored. Semi-sponsored. We'll get into that here in a minute. All right. Shadow Ops, I know you're in the house, and I know you hate this, and my mom hates this for you. But I'm going to go ahead and ask the Magic 8 Ball, because let me tell you, I've been using it here at work lately, and this is another reason, which part of the story we'll get to, but I've been using it at work here lately. It's been pretty spot on, and I think I've said that before, so we're going to go ahead and use the Magic Dave It Yourself 8 Ball to see how this goes. So normally we do, if you're new to the show, we normally do at least 3 rolls. If balls fly out for some unknown reason, then that's a bonus ball. So we could do, who knows? But we'll do at least 3. All right. Are the prizes fantastic? No, not at all. However, when you're a little kid and you would get dental work done, and then you would go to the little treasure chest, little pirate chest, cardboard chest, had toys in it, and you'd pick out like some rubber thing or some ring or something, a little car. Yeah, that's the kind of prizes that are here. Are they awesome? No. Are they fun? Oh, yeah. Are they going to bring out the kid in you? Yeah, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of this hobby, isn't it? If we wanted to be real pilots, we'd be real pilots. We like playing with toys, and we like getting stuff in the air. So that's what this is all about. But anyway, so we're going to ask the old Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. Will we have 3 winners? And if we have 3 consecutive winners, there's automatically a 4th pull. So will we have at least 3 winners tonight? Magic 8 Ball says. Magic 8 Ball says, I need more light up in here. It says, basically says my forecast says no. Damn it. We're going to try to defy the odds here, folks. Screw it. We're going to try to defy the odds. All right, it says no for the 3 winners thing. But we're going to make our own luck here, folks. We're going to make our own luck. We're going to manifest destiny of 3 winners is what we're going to do. We're going to manifest this destiny. So everybody, get ready. If you haven't already written your numbers down, we'll go over it again here in a second. But I'll give it... Oh, did you see this? Oh, you know what that means right off the bat. Free ball. Means many, many different things in different areas. But in this particular show, it means... it's going to be an extra roll. So if we happen to pull somebody that's not on the list or that's not in the stream, booyah, we got a backup already. All right, cool. Here we go. Let me put my finger on that cup. Not that I don't necessarily want to give away 3 prizes, but 10. Not a problem. I'll do it. But goodness gracious, that's a long night. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Everybody ready? Here we go. Okay. Boom. Booyah. All right, everybody. Let's see what we got here. We have, okay, all righty. Who's an O in the house? All my O's, get excited. Get excited, O's, because here's what we're dealing with. We are dealing with O73. O73. Who is O73? Let's find out. 073 is Lyndon Stewart. Lyndon Stewart, my friend from Guyana. Are you in the house, my friend? Lyndon, I'm going to have to scroll down to the very bottom just to check. Hey, Justin Ward, good to see you, sir. Is old Lyndon Stewart in the house? Anybody seen Lyndon? Let me scroll up a bit. There's my mom. Hey, everybody say hey to my mom in the chat. Give her the old thumbs up. Throw some flower emojis up in there. Something cool. Something ladylike. Watch your cuss words, because she gets me on those every time. All right. Lyndon. Oh, Lyndon. Okay, I do see Lyndon Stewart in at 6:12. That was 5 minutes ago. Lyndon, are you still in here, my friend? I'm going to go ahead and scroll the bottom. There he is. Lyndon Stewart, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Screw you, Magic 8 Ball. We got one winner so far. Ball's like, yeah, but you ain't done. Okay, so Lyndon, here we go. All right, Lyndon. Solo cup doesn't need to be in there. All right, Lyndon. Ooh, Lyndon. Now, this is something that I have given out in bingo before, but people normally only get one. You, my friend, are going to get two. You are going to get some of my famous paper tape that I highly recommend when you do repairs on foam airplanes, especially when they're white, because hot glue and paper tape makes that joint like it is made out of rubbery fiberglass, and that joint will never break again. This is it. I buy it at Walmart. It's the Equate brand. You can get two of these of sweet rolls, and it's a great consistency, great mesh. The glue goes through there just perfectly. These are yours, my friend. And I know before, Lyndon, that you have mentioned, I think you sent me an email last time you were a double bingo winner, and here's the deal with that, Lyndon, and no offense to you, sir, but you have to get with me on the week that you win. You email me the week after you won, so unfortunately, kind of past that week at that point. But in your email, you did mention that I should get with Dave Marshall, get him to the gift, and then he can get it to you. Totally cool with that. Problem is, Dave Marshall doesn't reply to me. That guy lives 40 minutes away from me, and I have pitched him many plans. And he will never respond to me, because there's a lot of things in this noodle up here I need two people for. He's perfect. He can fly. He can drive cars. So, Lyndon, if you can get old Dave Marshall to respond to me, then yes, sir, I will be glad to get this to you. Otherwise, just send me your address, and I'll mail it to you. Let me get that ball off the floor before I lose it. Okay. All right, Lyndon, so that's the deal with that. So congratulations on that. There are a lot of guys in the chat right now, Lyndon, just so you know. You might be like, paper tape, what the hell? One, it's medical paper tape, so if you ever have any cuts or anything like that, it's perfect for that. But two, yeah, there's probably some guys in the chat right now super jealous because, again, they've gotten one roll, and now you get two. They're going to have that fresh paper tape smell because they're still in the package. Oh, it's a great smell, let me tell you. Although you guys that are true to the channel will know that I have no idea what I'm talking about when I say that. All right, so let's get back into this chickadee chat. So I want to see exactly who's saying what about who's. And I'm just going to scrolly McJolie back up here. Hey, Justin off RC, good to see you. How are you, sir? Thank you so much for being here. Tim DuPont's in the house. Hello, Tim. Good to see you, sir. I said hello to Don Shock earlier, but I'll always say hey to him again. Mickey BRC, there's my man. Mickey, you never email me whether or not you wanted that skydiver, or not skydiver, the hang glider slingshot guy, so I guess you didn't. And it's cool. You never have to email me if you don't want the gift. It's totally cool. If you do want it, bada bing, it's yours. Lee Davison, hey, my man. Good to see you as well. I'm glad to see you. Thank you so much for being here. So nice for you to be here. And then we got old Randy Butterfield in the house, Mr. 650 winner. He won the Skyhawk V2. He's been enjoying the snarf out of that. Wrecking Roy, of course. McDale, hey, how you doing, sir? Victor, RC, EDF Jazz. Victor's put some videos up lately of the death spiral. You haven't seen Victor's recent videos. Whew! They're short, but you're like, oh, when it happens, you just feel horrible. Scott, hey, Scott Settles in the house. And if you guys haven't been checking out the Pilot Ryan stream or the, the RC Pilots Lounge, Scott just did a little flying with Pilot Ryan and Bobby Committa. Scott, I'm so damn jealous. Thanks for the call, by the way. Lee Davidson, hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you as well. Thank you so much. Lee, I would love for you to hit me up on thedaveityourselfhchannel at gmail.com, please, sir. And if you don't mind, if you happen to be a Facebook participant, even though I absolutely hate Facebook, but if you happen to be a Facebook participant, try to hit me up there. But if you could send me at least maybe your Facebook link or maybe a contact number, I'll just put you in my phone so we can text. I got some things I want to talk to you about, sir. So if you could do that, it'd be awesome. If you don't want to do that, you have no idea what or don't care what I have to say, that's okay too. But if you're interested in that, please hit me up on that, sir. Linda Stewart, and we talked about you, sir. Thank you and congratulations on your paper tape. Pterodactyl, hey, how you doing, sir? Buffering bad on your end, is it? All right, so everything is green here. Now, it looks like, now here's one thing I am looking at now. We're at 32 concurrent viewers, and if you're new to the channel, and even if you've heard this before, you're about to hear it one more time again. But if for some reason at the end of the stream, the concurrent viewers and the likes, and the concurrent viewers tend to peter off toward the end of the stream because people won't stick around, I get it. But if the concurrent stream viewers and the likes happen to match at the end of the stream, okay, everybody that was in that stream that night will win something from me. All you have to do is send your address to the thedaveityourselfhchannel at gmail.com, and I will get that gift to you. Right now, we are at 33 concurrent viewers and 17 likes. So we're a little shy on the likes. So if you guys could hit that free thumbs up button, it's just and it's free. Charges you nothing. So feel free to do that and see if we can get it on up there, and we'll see how it goes. 18 likes. We're crawling. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Who else we have in here? So we got Promotus, which we talked about earlier. So good to see you, Promotus. Thank you so much. Justin Ward, Mr. 500 winner, the winner and recipient of the Arrows F-15 dual twin 64 millimeter EDF. So good to see a couple of my prize winners in here tonight. I think that's probably why most people would check me out, is just see whatever they can win. It's totally fine. I don't have much more to offer. I do not have very much technical expertise, but that's okay. You guys don't come to me for technical expertise. You go to Dave Marshall, guys like that for that. So Brian Chambers, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. Who else? Barry Campbell. Hey, how you doing, sir? Barry Campbell's one of those multiple winners. So if you ever get a chance to meet Barry, just rub on him a little bit, just shoulders, elbows, something. Get a little bit of that lucky magic when you check into my streams on Sunday night. He's a multiple winner. BD Tennessee, good to see you. Who else we got up in here? Anybody I haven't said hello to yet? Scrolling. Barry Campbell. It's Tim DuPont. All right, I guess we're going now. All right, so I guess I'm kind of toward the end. Mickey BRC, we said hello to you, mate. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I know that you're in Australia, and, you know, it is what it is. Hey, there's Boss223. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Thank you. So let's go over some things that I've got going on here, because so far I do believe that what's going on with the show is awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. At least in my mind it is. That's the only thing that matters. All right, let me get into my old notes, the old show notes of what I got going on tonight. So let's talk about this. All right, let's get into these show notes because it's got some important stuff. One, I welcomed everybody to the RC therapy session, episode 29 of After Dinner with Dave. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Another thing, right off the bat, I want to congratulate two people. I know there's been more, but two specifically as of right now that are the most recent 1,000 subscriber recipients. And that is our good buddy, Che Hamilton with Hamilton's Hanger. Che, congratulations, my man. You blew it out of the park. What did you do? Come on the scene, what, in January or something? Now you're already at 1,000? Boom. I think you came in, what, in November? Late last year. Nonetheless, boom. Way to hit it, kid. You and the little lady over there are putting on a hell of a show. We greatly appreciate it. So congratulations to Che. Everybody give Che a shout. I know he's not in the stream right now, but give him a shout out and congratulate him for that. And also, thank you to my subscribers as well as other people who just realized this guy's putting out a good channel. But the guy that owns my hobby town, Philip, Hobby365, he also just hit 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations to Philip. And he had talked about, he is already starting the monetization process because he has spent some money on some stuff and some programs and things to make his videos cool. So good for him. He's going to start getting himself paid back penny by penny. Because even the big dogs on YouTube ain't making the money they used to anymore. So us little dogs ain't going to make nothing. But that's fine. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to give stuff away. Foamlanthropy. Boom. That's what we're all about over here. All right, so what else we got going on over here? So we congratulated Che and all them. Okay, let me go ahead and take a look at this most current video that I got here. I want you guys to, this is the Aero Scout video. Now, I think right before I went on stream, it actually has moved up to number 2. So I greatly appreciate that. It was, of course, came out of the gate like a racehorse. It was number 1 for about 8 hours, and then after that I was like, nope, negative. Yeah, so now it's at number 2 with 135 views, and I think I did this screenshot, I don't know, a couple hours ago. So hey, that's still getting some motion, so I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Tug Hill's in the house, and let's see who else. Hey, Wild Bill's in the house. Hey, Wild Bill, good to see you, sir. Been enjoying your videos lately, my friend. Speaking of somebody that needs to send me their number, Wild Bill, if you would like to send me your number, sir, check me out on Facebook if you have to do that. If not, email me at thedaveityourselfhchannel@gmail.com. I would love to talk to you behind the scenes, sir. Yes, sir. Kino's Fly Swatter has probably hit 1,000 subs. Yeah, probably so. There are a lot of, and you guys know, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that just don't make no damn sense. That blows all of us out of the water. I don't even try to waste brain cells on that stuff. I got very few to choose from at this point. Negative. So there are things on YouTube I just know. Negative. So, all right. So, I don't need to tell you guys about that. All right. So I talked about that. Talked about my latest video, which we got up here on the screen. I'm sorry, right there on the screen. And then, let's see, talked about the chase cam with Jeff. Let's see. And then let's see. Oh, okay. Let's get into this a little bit here. I think we need to talk about, of course, what we got coming up here, which is that 750 prize. And it's that Insta360 Go, which is super sweet. 20-gram little magnetic camera, perfect for cockpits. It's got that flow state stabilization that is renowned from the Insta360 products. So it is absolutely fantastic. Real quick glimpse as to the number that we're at. We're at 740. So normally I get about 1 a day. So by next Sunday, we might be at 747. So maybe the Sunday after that, we'll be talking about what we're going to do to give that thing away. Or you guys could really get out there and hammer it out. Let's get that 10 this week. In the next show, who knows what happens? We get it in the middle of the week. I might have time to actually do the drawing and have the presentation ready for next show. Show 30. Think about it. So spread it. Spread the word. Only need 10. You only got to tell 10 people. Get them to subscribe. Get them to subscribe. They don't need to add their names to the 750 list, but they do need to subscribe. And speaking of that 750 list, let's go ahead and take a look at those names. Now, again, this has not been updated either. Although, as I was going through my comments earlier, I did not see anybody new saying 750 in any of my videos. So if you're interested in this particular camera, which is this one right here. You see it? There it is. That one right there. Fresh in a box. Still plastic wrapped the whole thing. It's got a sweet Dave It Yourself hologram decal on the front, which you'll get others when you win the prize. But if you're interested in that, make sure that you go to any of my videos, preferably some of the older ones, just because they need love. Find one that's got really low views, anything under 100 views. There you go. And which there are quite a few. So pick one of those. Just comment 750. You don't have to. And then if you enjoy the video, comment after your comment about how you enjoy the video. If you hated the video, put it in a separate comment that you hated the video. But put 750 by itself. Makes it way easier on me, seeing how I don't have a production assistant. So anyway, so yeah, so here's the names currently that I have in the 750 subscriber pool for that Insta360 Go. So again, if you guys are interested in getting in on that camera, you know what you got to do. And once we hit that 750, I will put out a note either on Instagram and Facebook, all those things, to let everybody know, hey, I hit 750. So once that note goes out, you have till midnight that same day to get your name somewhere on that list by commenting 750 on any of my videos. Because after midnight that day, that is it. The list is closed. All right? So it's something to think about. All right, so what else are we talking about there? Let's get back in my list. All right, so we talked about that. We talked about the 750. Let's see, I've got a couple of things. So the Trojan prop, you may see the Trojan I got behind me over here. This plane, I've flown it quite a bit so far. You've seen some videos that I've flown with it with the Insta360 Go mount on it. This plane is pretty dang sweet. I did do a little bit of something or something to it. And again, you can see that the top here, No paint damage, no nothing from where I had that Insta360 go mounted, because again, I'm using that paper tape and hot glue. So again, it just peels right off when you're done. But as you can see, I have the cockpit, so we're going to go ahead and work on doing a magnetic cockpit for that. The pilot actually is not glued in there too much, and he doesn't have a wood spoke. He's just got the little plug hole there. So I'm thinking about maybe cutting the pilot's head out, put a camera in there, a little pan and tilt or something. We'll see. But anyway, right now it's a great place to put the Insta360 Go. So we can have stuff like that. And we'll just slap some of those magnets. I got out some old motors and just put them here, so that'll magnet that down. So that's good. As you can see, I put the tri-prop on the front. Looks so much better. I don't know why they didn't put this prop on there in the first place. This thing looks so sweet. This is the 9.75 9x75 prop. And what it comes with is this one right here, which is the 9.5x75 prop. So the tri-prop's just a little bit smaller, which is normally what you want to do when you go tri from 2. And I got that as it's a Park Zone prop, and it was $450. So there you go. So there's that. But speaking of the Trojan, you've seen me do things like this, putting these fun little missiles and stuff like on my Habus and things like that. Of course, they come with this really cool little spring gun launcher. And I'm really trying to figure out a way to hook these up on a plane where a servo just flips this little trigger and these things actually can shoot off of a plane just from spring force. That'd be pretty sweet. But this Trojan right here, about to get a little bit of some fun upgrade. Check these out. These are some of those whistle rockets. So they have a big old whistle right here now. Probably not as whistly as the the dollar footballs I get Dollar General. I have 2 whistles in them, but anyway, yellow and orange. They're going to go underneath the wings. Hopefully get some whistle on that thing. That'll be sweet. So, yep, that's kind of David yourself stupid stuff we do around here. So, yeah, and I think I talked about these on a previous show. These little super light, they both have 3 AAA batteries in them, so that's about as heavy as they are, but they are bright as get out. So these might be some sweet old landing lights. So anyway, there's that. So some fun stuff there. Let's see what else I want to talk about. I got other stuff. So anyway, let's get back into that chickadee chat some and see what we're doing with that. And chickadee chat, I'm going to scroll up some. You guys are going to see what's current. I'm going to scroll up to where I was last. Hey, Eric D. Johnson's in the house. Good to see you. Brian Ford's in the house. Good day, sir. Good to see you as well. Looks like old Mickey BRC put a comment up there that YouTube wanted me to hide, so forget that, YouTube. It's going out there. Lee Davidson, yep, good to see you, sir. Let's see, who else is in the hoose I haven't said hello to so far? Because I definitely want if I can. And let's see, we got What are you guys talking about in this chat? All right, David, yourself, send it to you in the email. All right, Lee, good to hear. Hanger 51, hey, is Kenny in the house? Hanger 51, is Kenny in the house? Kenny, I hope you are in the house. I have to keep scrolling. Tug Hill. Well, everybody's saying Kenny's in the house. I'm assuming he's in the house. Kenny, you're on the bingo list, my friend. So just so you know that. And so get ready for some more bingo coming up, because that's going to be exciting, because there's always plenty of room for bingo, right? That's what I was thinking. So anyway, let's get back to this chat. And let's see what we can do with this. See who else. Garrett B. and Garrett's in the house. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. And Eric D. Johnson. Bingo. Oh, did you hear that? It's bingo time, everybody. Nope, got to stop at the... Yep, there it is again. It's bingo time, everybody. So everybody, get your bingo numbers ready. Let's go ahead and get back into that bingo list. Here's that bingo list for everybody that's there. Again, if you do not see your name on that list, please do not necessarily comment in the stream tonight. Please comment in the comments after the stream is over, or send me an email to thedaveityourselfhchannel@gmail.com, and I'll make sure I'm on this list for next week. All right. So let's get back into this bingo riggedy roll. All right. Now, the Magic 8 Ball, David Yourself Magic 8 Ball earlier said that we were not going to have 3 winners. So far, we have 1 on the first roll, and we have a bonus ball. So we're going to try to defy the Magic 8 Ball. Screw that Magic 8 Ball. All right, here we go. Smooth and steady. Boom, just like that. It's like cracking an egg. You just got to go smooth and steady. Here we go. All right. Who is about to get excited now. It's another O. My O's better be ready tonight because this number is O64. O64. Who's O64? O64 is Passmore's Playhouse.
Awkward.
Yeah, totally awkward. Damn it. You know what that means too, don't you? It means the damn 8 ball is right so far. However, should I use the backup ball? Should I use the backup ball right now? I do have the backup ball. Should we save it? Should I use it? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Use the backup ball right now or wait till later. Who knows? Who knows? Rolling. Hadn't seen him. All right. Who else we got up in the chickadee chat tonight? Anybody else new? Paul Hatcher. Hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. RC Roland's in the hoose. Hey, Roland. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Always glad to see you, as well as everybody else in the hoose. Let's see how we're doing. Viewers and likes. Ooh, we're at 32 viewers, 28 likes, everybody. Thank you for your liking that up. You're twice the likes that we were last time I checked, so that's awesome. So greatly appreciate that. Just enough. Oh, Jude has something I need to show. Hit that like button, guys. See, look at that. Hit that like button, guys. YouTube said, let's hide that. Jude, thanks, man. So anyway, am I getting thumbs up or down for this? I mean, you know, pretty much we're going to end up using this thing at some point in time. We don't need to use it now. We'll suspense it. We'll suspense it up. That's exactly what we'll do. We'll suspense it up. Just suspense it up. Paul, you need to check to see if you're on this list. Let's shoot back real quick. Check it to see if Paul Hatcher's on here. Paul, if you think you're going to be back in my chat more often on Sundays, let me know because we'll go ahead and get you on this list. If you're not already there, I'm going to do a quick scroll. I remember typing all these names out, and I do not remember typing Hatcher. So, no, Paul, I don't see you there, sir. So if you think you want to be on this list, well, you know what you need to do. Just shoot me an email to thedaveityourselfhchannel at gmail.com. We'll put you on there. Or wait till the stream is over. Put it in the comments after the stream. Not necessarily in the live stream because that disappears after the stream. But yeah, so there's that. So yeah. All right. So back to where we were. All right. So. Oh, my mom must have retracted a message already. All right. So what else we got? Talked about Chase Cam. Talked about the 750. Talked about the Trojan Pro. All right. So here's something else I want to talk about. As you see, I got the arrows. Not the arrows. I got the E-flite F-15. A sweet little bird, of course, just a sweetie. But what I was thinking about was wanting to redo it. All right, repaint it, do some papa dotting on it, the whole cool stuff. But I was kind of mixed, so maybe I can get your help with this. So my thought is, paint it something cool in yellow, like the Trojan here, but more like the Rafale, right? Cool tiger lines on it or something like that. Something cool like that. Or make a miniature Arrows F-15 with the Oregon National Guard livery on it. That'd actually be pretty cool. So you guys let me know in the chat what you think about that. And we'll kind of see what happens. We'll let you guys guide which way that F-15 goes. Does it go yellow or does it go copycat? We'll see. You guys just let me know. Joke of the Dave time. Oh, listen to old Shadow Ops. All right, Shadow Ops, I'm going to let you have that, man. You may not be offering me a twin stepbrother that has got producer skills, but if you want to produce from a chair over there, I will let you, my friend. So you know what that means, everybody. Shadow Ops called it out. It must be time for Joke of the Dave. All right, so Joke of the Dave. So here's the Joke of the Dave again, and again, it's just going to be one of these I'm going to read to you. All right, but I do have one, so way to go. Okay, so here we go. A man walked into a restaurant with a full-grown ostrich behind him. As he sat down, the waitress came over and asked for their orders. The man said, "I'll have a hamburger and fries and a Coke." Then he turned to the ostrich and asked, "What's yours?" "I'll have the same," said the ostrich. A short time later, the waitress returned with the order saying, "That'll be $6.40, please." So the man reached in his pocket and pulled out the exact change for the payment. The next day, the man and the ostrich came in again, And again the man said, "I'll have a hamburger and fries and a Coke." And the ostrich said, "I'll have the same." Once again the man reached into his pocket when the waitress came back with the total, and he paid in exact change. This became a routine until later one evening the two entered again. "The usual?" the waitress asked. "No, it's Friday night, so I'll have a steak, baked potato, and a salad," the man said. "Same for me," said the ostrich. A short time later, the waitress came with the order and said, "That'll be $12.62. Once again, the man pulled the exact change from his pocket and placed it on the table. The waitress couldn't hold back her curiosity any longer. "Excuse me, sir, how do you manage to always come up with the exact change out of your pocket every time?" "Well," said the man, "several years ago, I was cleaning out the attic and found an old lamp. I rubbed it, and a genie appeared and offered me 2 wishes. My first wish was that if I ever have to pay for anything, I would just put my hand in my pocket, and the right amount of money would always be there." "That's brilliant," said the waitress. "Most people would wish for $1 million or something, but you'll always be as rich as you want for as long as you live." "That's right. Whether it's a gallon of milk or a Tesla, I'll have the exact money. It's always there," said the man. The waitress said, "Oh, one other thing, sir." "What's with the ostrich?" The man sighed and paused and answered, "My second wish was for a tall chick with long legs who agrees with everything I say." That's right, everybody. That is Joke of the Dave. Applause. I need applause. There we go. Short applause is exactly what that deserved. Never said they'd be awesome. I just said they'd be free, everybody. So there you go. A little Joke of the Dave for you there. A man with an ostrich. Be careful what you wish for. Although that first wish that's a pretty unique one. I like that. Not a bad one to think about, but boy, watch out for that second wish. All right, so what else we got going on? All right, so the fifth one. Okay, so let's get into something else. I got some couple of things. We're going to bring back pause nods from last week because that seemed to work out pretty good. So we're going to talk about some pause nods, and we've got another news section tonight, which actually, you know what? We'll start with this news section tonight, and this news section is just questions. So positive nods or positive comments or things that somebody has said in the stream or my chats or something like that, and I'm going to highlight them here. Another part of that is questions. However, in Georgia, they are questions. So today we're going to go over a few new things in this new segment that I like to call questions. All right, so the first question is, and let me go ahead and do this. Curious about your phone mount for your controller. Did you make it or get it somewhere? All right, and this is from Monster. You know what? I need to blow the screen up. Here's an idea. Master Blood, and that's his comment there. All right, so Master Blood, I know you're probably not in the stream, but for the others that have not known this, I actually have it off of my controller because the DX8 is actually going to Horizon to get some things fixed. If you saw that video where it broke. But here is the actual controller itself, and this is it. So this is a mount that you would get for a bicycle handlebar or something off of like a GoPro or something of that nature. You just kind of screw it on there. And then they have these interchangeable mounts that you would just snap in there. And this actually came off of a Gorilla Pod, one of those bendy leg jobs, and this was on top. And it's got the nice screw mount for the holder. It's got the mount for the tripod there. It's got a mount for a tripod there. It's absolutely perfect. So, bada boom, and that's it. And then from there, I just go ahead and mount this on the actual handlebar behind the controller. It's a little difficult, but once you get it in there and then you can screw it in, then bam, there you go. There's your controller holder with a phone mount. And then that way, if you happen to be using a hat cam, which is always pretty much always watching what you're looking at because you're always looking at your plane. But this is a great second backup for initial footage. Hat cam I like to use for B footage in case for some reason I didn't get it right with this. But there you go. So there's that. It's basically just, it is a Dave it yourself, make it up kind of thing, pretty much like everything else on this channel. But that's it. So GoPro bicycle handlebar holder, the little clip with the thread, and then some sort of phone holder. You'd be surprised how many phone holders have this kind of thread on them. The Gorilla Pods definitely do with the little bendy legs at the bottom. So take a look at those. But cheap ones work just as good, and you probably have a billion of these. If you have ever bought at least one action camera in your life, you probably have at least 6 of these in the house. So anyway, there's that. So there you go, Master Blood. Hopefully that answers your question. I know you're probably not in the stream tonight, but if you happen to catch the stream later, you'll be like, hey, I got my answer. So there you go. So we're going to go to question number 2. Question number 2 is from ARG Vision. And ARG Vision says, hey, Dave, is this an older release video? I remember this flying spot from a while ago. Still cool either way. And this is for my most recent video, which is the Hobby Zone video. And ARG Vision, I did comment to you. Eagle eyes, my friend, eagle eyes. In case you have not noticed, the past, well, except for the Trojan video, the Corsair video, the biplane Aeroscout video, and now this 4S Aeroscout video are all videos that are just in my raw and unproduced folder inside a 4 terabyte drive with a bunch of other videos and stuff I've never put together. So until I get my flying chops back, you're going to see some videos of stuff you haven't seen. So here's the clue. If you see a little silver Jeep in there, because that's when it was during 2020 when I was borrowing my neighbor's car when I was out of work. So those are some older videos. So I did a lot of stuff in 2020 trying to promote the channel, try to build it up a little bit. So yes, if you see the little silver Jeep Liberty, old video. If you see the new van, the Dave Yourself Mobile, newer video. There you go. Little something for you behind the scenes there. So that's that. So yes, ARG Vision, good job with that. So another question that we have is from Josh Randall. And Josh, I know you're not in the stream, but I greatly appreciate your comment, of course. So Josh, your comment is, well done. Did you change the ESC to go to 4S? Bomb drops look great. So Josh, to go ahead and answer your question there, I did not change out the ESC on that Aeroscout. I was using a Smart 2200 4S, something simple. Did change the prop out. I was using an APC prop. I'm not sure exactly what the pitch is on that. No, I'm not exactly sure what pitch that was on that, but it was a slow speed props, what I was using on there. But it does have quite a bit of pitch on it. And as you can see, it did that. I did not, you may notice it in the video if you listen to it. I never actually really do a ton of gassing. I think I was maybe at like 80% throttle the whole time. I never really wanted to try to bake the ESC there. But it seemed to handle it fine, as you can see, and those bomb drops work pretty great. Heck, as a matter of fact, Brian Ford was like, if you're trying to hit that, fire hydrant, you almost got the points for that. And he was right. So yeah, good stuff. So there's that. So that's my other question. Do I have another question after that, or is that it? I think that might be it. Yep, that's just my Trojan card because we already talked about the Trojan. So, and it just shows the two-blade prop on there, which is what's up with that. All right, so anyway, where are we at on time? 6:49. Okay, we're looking all rightish. Still got some questions. Still got some pause nods coming on. Let's get back up into that chickadee chat just a little bit. See who's saying what about who and what and where. Brian Ford, good to see you, sir. Let's see. Anybody else new in here I need to say hello to? All right. Roy. King Joffrey's in the house. Hey, King Joffrey, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Barry Life said hello to you earlier. Always be glad to say hello to you again, just like everybody else. And Paul Hatcher and my mom and yep, Dwan Smith. Yep, okay, everybody's looking good in there. All right, so let's go ahead and get on back into this a little bit. Now that we've done the questions, let's do some pause nods since we're already kind of on that thing, and then we'll get back into some other stuff here. We're going to end up with some other good stuff. So here's a segment I brought back from 2 weeks ago, which is pause nods, which are positive comments or positive nods. So pause nods is this. And here we go with the first pause nod, which is from our old friend Aerospace Matt. And I know Aerospace Matt's not in the chat. But if you guys haven't checked out his channel, please do so. Please subscribe if you're not already. But this was on my Aeroscout biplane video, and he says, geez, an EDF biplane. I was planning on making a homemade EDF biplane. I guess I'm going to learn a thing or two about yours. You can? About how to build one that doesn't fly? And just so you know, the major problem with that particular thing is that I should have put the wing on the bottom of the Aeroscout to make it less top heavy, because when you got the jet blowing this way, all that weight at the top, that one waggly wheel. So anyway, that's how you make the Aeroscout into a biplane. You put the wings on the bottom. So anyway, haven't done that yet, but that is the next plan. And once I get the dual EDF biplane Aeroscout out, it will definitely have wings on the bottom. So Matt, thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so let's get into another Posnon, which is from Wild Bill. Hey, Wild Bill, that's right. I'm going to give you a shout out because you're in the chat tonight. This is from my 4S Hobby Zone Aeroscout video. Lights are insane. Great bomb drop, Dave. Thank you much. Again, with the bomb drops, I utilize, as you see, just some of that packing foam that I've gotten from other things and just basically just carve it out. That stuff's super lightweight and cheap. You can wrap it with paper tape when you're done to smooth it out, make it look great, and then just hot glue it to the plane. So that's the best stuff there. So Wild Bill, thank you so much for your comment. Greatly appreciate that, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then another Posnon we've got here is from, hey, our friend Tug Hill. Dave, outstanding video, very entertaining. Love the scan type LED. Where can I buy them? Well, that's technically a question. Also, great idea for your bomb LEDs, the evening drops, LEDs, okay. Standout streamers, place, yeah, streamers, yeah. Learn my lesson on that one. Props, tape, wingtip, paper tape, creper, tape streamer. Okay, keep ripping. All right, so the streamers. Yes, horrible idea on the Aeroscout. As far as the blinking light on the front of the Aeroscout, you see that's kind of like the old Knight Rider. Okay, so what I like to do, and this is I recommend this to everybody, and eBay or Amazon's the best place. Walmart doesn't tend to have these, but you look for the lights that you look under bicycles. Look for people that ride bicycles a lot, especially that ride bicycles to and from work, that kind of stuff. They have a lot of really cool headlamps. Those lights that you see that go back and forth, those are the ones you actually put on your spokes. They're rechargeable little LEDs. It's got a little button. It does solid light, blinking light, the strobe light, the back and forth light, and then maybe one more thing. But anyway, maybe. But anyway, so yeah, and I think they're like $6 a piece, super cheap. They come in red, blue, red, white. They do not come in green, unfortunately. But like they're $6 a piece. So if you're ever looking for cheap, inexpensive lights that are kick-ass to put on your planes, that are inexpensive and rechargeable, look in bicycle areas, bicycle lights, spoke lights, rechargeable LEDs. They got all kinds of really great stuff for bicycles. And if you don't ride a bicycle, you probably don't know. So there you go. That's what those are. And like I said, I think they were $6 a piece. They come with their own little cord, the whole deal. So yeah, they're great. So look in bicycle things if you want cheap lights to go on your planes. If not, then you can buy the $30 set of the easy lights, which are the best. But if you want to get 3 lights for $30, look on eBay or something like that for something else. All right, so there's that. And what else we got going on? All right, so got that. Got some questions. We talked about questions. Do I have another question? I think I do have one more question. Or one more... is it a question? Let's see. Or Posnon is what it is. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is from GB Linden's RC. This is on the Dave It Yourself EDF biplane again. I'm not sure what it is I just watched, but it was entertaining. Beep, beep. So thanks. Thanks, GB. That's really the only point of this channel, just to be entertaining, because I do not have the expertise to teach you anything, except for how to use paper tape and hot glue. So that ever comes in handy for you. Mike SSI, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so where are we doing on time? We got to do another bingo for sure. We still got a bonus ball. So if we don't have a winner, we're going to use this bonus ball. So we're going to do that. But in the meantime, let me give you a little heads up about what was going on with me last week. Maybe you got one. Turn it up. Milo's in the house. Milo! All right. All right, so long story short, my story does not make me special. The circumstance itself is highly unique, but the story is does not make me special. However, in case you don't know a little background about myself, I sold my house at the end of last year to move closer to my parents, which is where I'm currently doing all my production stuff here as they continue to get more awesome, to kind of help them out. And so anyway, so I picked up a job where I can work at home, and everything had been going hunky-dory for 6 months. They kind of flipped the script on me last week, or week before last, and made my hunky-dory scenario not hunky-dory. And even though they've known about it for 6 months, my situation, they didn't seem to care at the time. So, unfortunately, due to the undue stress, I had to start doing things like calling the EAP, the Employee Assistance Program, FMLA, start looking into things like that. It's just ridiculous. So this was on Wednesday. By Friday, I was still looking to get some counselor help through the EAP program. And I remember it was at lunch. And anyway, I remember getting off the phone with the lady with the EAP. She just sent me some more counselor information. Long story short, I woke up about 10 miles away from the house, asleep on a picnic bench at the lake. I have no idea how I got there. I didn't drive. I didn't have any phones on me, no wallet, no watch, no nothing. My feet were bloody. They still are sore. My calves were sore for an entire week. But I have no idea. I woke up because boats were coming in because it was getting dark. I just started walking. I realized sort of where I was, but didn't know where I was. Started walking, which I thought was toward my house. About 10:30 at night. And mind you, if I left right after I talked to that lady, it was about 1:30 in the afternoon. So, walked past some people that were playing basketball in their driveway at like 10:30 at night. And I just walked by them. I didn't even recognize anything until after I walked by them. I could hear the basketball. Things started to make more sense. I turned around, saw people playing. So I went over there and just basically collapsed in their driveway, told them to call the police. I needed help. At the time, I did not know what my name was. I didn't know where I lived. All that started to come through. Cops showed up. Ambulance showed up, the whole deal. Cops bring me home. So anyway, I don't know exactly what that was. That has never happened to me before. I hope to God it never happens to me again, because I don't know how I walked. The lake is 10 miles from here. I was wearing socks and Crocs. The worst shoes that you could choose if you decide to go for a long, long walk. This was not a choice I decided to take. However, it is what it is. So, I've already done some counseling. I've already seen a doctor. I have a brain MRI coming up on Friday the 13th. Great day to have that. But nonetheless, yep, Boss 223, stress, totally. Stress is the wackiest freaking thing ever. So anyway, I hope that's it. Trust me, I hope that is the case. I hope this brain MRI comes back and they're like, why are you even here? That's what I would love to say. Hopefully we'll find out exactly what happened. I don't know how a person can walk. It's 11 miles to the lake. Assuming, and again, I don't know my path, so let's just say I walked 11 miles. During the day, how does a person walk 11 miles during the day when it's 93 degrees out? So I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that was on Friday night. Saturday night, I couldn't move my feet, couldn't move my legs. I couldn't get out from being balled up on the couch because I had no idea. I was totally scared. I had no idea. By the time Sunday rolled around to do the show, I was about 40% okay, down from 18 from where I was. So, unfortunately, I didn't even have a chance to put a comment out to anybody. I didn't have a chance to do anything else. So, yes, it is very unusual and very rare that something that I just wouldn't do a show. You guys are also a part of my family, so I greatly appreciate everybody's support. It's the only reason why I decided to even talk about this with you tonight is because the support is what I need. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to give some big thumbs ups about that MRI brain scan. That ought to be interesting. If they happen to let me have the photos like they did when I had my shoulders done, maybe I'll get to show you the photos of my brain. We'll get to see how small that thing is or how big it is. Who knows? But nonetheless, so that's why I wasn't there. The Bear Life aliens. Bear Life, you also need to send me an email to thedaveityourselfhchannel at gmail.com and send me your phone number. We'll talk about that more later. But yeah, so anyway, I don't know. So it's a big question mark. All I know is that I remember talking to the HR lady at one point in time. Next thing you know, it's 10 hours later, I'm waking up at the lake 11 miles away. And I still have a big old nasty spot on my bottom of my foot where apparently I stepped on something in our foamy crock and it did not work very well. So nonetheless, so yeah. So good news is that on Monday when I got to work, I got a chance to talk to my supervisors, and this is part of the problem. I kind of talked to them originally, like, hey, you guys know this? And they're kind of like, oh, well, nothing we can do, big companies, little people, But the good news is, as of Monday, when I went back to work, I went ahead and sent like the employee liaison department an email as opposed to like going through the government FMLA. Well, they immediately got on it. They immediately got my supervisor, his supervisor involved. Next thing you know, like my normal hours, they're on Central Time. So my normal hours Central Time were 8 to 5. So I work 9 to 6 Eastern Time. And that's the way it's been for 6 months. Well, their answer was, Dave, no, you're supposed to be working 8 to 5 Eastern Time, 7 to 4 our time. I'm like, what? Again, total of what? WTF. Doesn't matter. They gave me the schedule that I ended up working out better for me. So the stress is way lower. So all that kind of stuff is gone. So I don't expect something else like that to ever happen again. But again, we'll wait to see about that brain MRI because still that's a wacky McDoozle. A wacky McDoozle. So anyway, there's that. So what else we got going on? Let's raise the spirits. I shouldn't see Shadow Ops. You shouldn't have made me do the joke earlier. Now's the time to do the joke. That's okay. Because instead... That's right. We'll do some bingo. And everybody loves bingo, and they love it so much they're going to give it applause. That's right. All right, let's do some bingo. Let's get in the back bingo list again real quick so everybody can get a chance to get a gander at their name. And again, if you're not on that list, please wait until after the chat to comment in the comments of the video afterward that you need to be on this list, and I'll increase it. And I get rid of somebody like that Passmore's Playhouse that just won a second ago at 064 and wasn't even here. So you got to go. All right. All right, so back to the bingo wheel. Here we go. Now remember, this is going to be roll number 3, but I still have a bonus roll. So we're going to still try to walk out of here with 3 winners. All right. Give him a firm jostle. All right, here we go. Nice. Just like cracking an egg. Nice and smooth. Here we go. And booyah. All righty. Nice and smooth. Let's put my spectacles on. Let's see what we got here. All right. Holy smokes, it's a triple O kind of night. Wow. Dang it. I mean, not dang it. I mean, hopefully we'll give this away, but man, O's are getting hot tonight. All right, so this one is... 65. Thomas Milano. Thomas Milano, are you in the stream? Thomas Milano, if you're not here, it's mean. Trying to give you a prize tonight, but if you're not here, well, that's all right. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. All right, everybody, you know what that means. Bonus ball. All right. Let's see what this bonus ball is. It is not an O. Holy sh... I don't even need to see whose name is on this. I know who this is, and I talked about this earlier, and I'll be, gosh darn, if this isn't him again. If it isn't, I'll be surprised. But anyway, B9. And who is B9? Barry to the Campbell. And didn't I say earlier, if you ever meet Barry Campbell, make sure you rub shoulders with this cat because he always wins a bingo? Barry, you have won again. Gosh, this B9. I tell you what, Barry Campbell, I tell you, that is awesome. It's awesome. There it is. All right, Barry Campbell. You've gotten enough junk for me, buddy. I got something different for you, I think. All right. All right. All right. Ooh. Barry Campbell. Look at you, fancy pants. Now, Barry Campbell, I don't know if you've already got one of these from me because you've won so much stuff. If you have, let me know. I'll send you something else. But I know I gave one of these to Wild Bill, so I know he's probably enjoying that. But Barry Campbell, you also get a chance to turn any plane you'd like into a remote control rainbow fantasy with the Lumo strip remote control self-adhesive LED strip. That's right, Barry Campbell. You can either do this around your TV, put it in your living room, under the couch, under the bed, whatever. Put it on your favorite plane. All you need is a small little USB bank to power it up, and bada bing, Barry Campbell. There you go, sir. Luma strip. All right. So, Barry, if you like that, let me know. If not, I think you pretty much got just about everything I've got in my box. Actually, I have some new things in the box. So, if you don't like that, let me know. I will go back to the box and flick you one more thing, and I do know what I would pick, but I'd probably go this route. But again, it's up to you. So you let me know. So anyway, congratulations. I never win anything anywhere else. Barry's like, I never win anything anywhere else except for the Dave It Yourself channel. Well, it sounds like I've got at least one subscriber that'll never go away. Barry, you need to start getting a box and just put Dave It Yourself winnings and just have a box. And then, like, maybe at the end of the year, make a video of, like, here's all the stuff. Yeah, no doubt. Barry, take Barry to the casino. Barry, no doubt. Barry, go with me to the gas station. I want to pick up some lottery tickets. Barry, come with me to the casino. No doubt. Gosh, that thing is rigged. It really isn't rigged. I know it isn't rigged. This is the second one. And again, this is the second bingo thing I bought. The other one's still over there with the white balls, the much easier to see balls. But of course, one ball's missing, which, ooh, that reminds me, I still need to do that, add that ball to the number list here. But yeah, I bought a separate bingo set just for that reason. So people would not be like, you know, and this one's the first one that came out. This is like the fling ball. It's like the magic berry ball. As soon as he came on, it was like, beep. Oh, Barry's got a bunch of candles around the laptop. He's like, hummina, boop, B9. And beep, pops right out. Whatever he's doing over there, it's working. So congratulations again, Barry. Congratulations. So funny. So funny. Free drinks, no doubt. Yep. Yeah, we all need to do something with Barry Campbell. That's for sure. That cat is lucky. I don't know how tall you are, Barry, but if you were 3 feet tall and came out of a tree, I would not be surprised. Oi, me pots of gold. Yeah, pot of gold or box of Dave It Yourself gifts. All right, so what else do I got on my liggity list? Anything else? Because I know we're just a little bit past 7 o'clock. Nothing crazy. Again, it's the second quarter of shows, 25 through 50, So we'll go a little bit later. Not going to stick to that strict 60 minutes. I think we got it just 12 minutes late one time. Hide your kids. All right, so let's see. I did pause nods, right? Yep. Enter, yep, did that. Questions? Yep, you guys like that? Let me know about that. F-15 repaint, we talked about that. The Trojan prop, that's coming up. Let me know if you think you want to see the video with those missiles on there. That'll be fun. Let's see. Congratulated the 1,000 subscriber winners. Speaking of another sub, and I don't see him necessarily in the chat here tonight. Hey, TNRC Pilot, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here as well. And I think I did say hello to you, Tug Hill, but of course I'll always say hello to you again. One of my good friends over there. Just like everybody else in the chat. Can't wait till we all get a chance to meet and fly together. I don't know if you guys noticed tonight I'm wearing my football hat because it's that time of year. And this is an old school hat with a team that doesn't even have a name anymore. And I swear to God, if they name them the damn Washington Federals, I will be so cranked over. They need to name them the Hogs, dang it. But they already have the Senators and the Capitals. Hogs! Hogs! Damn it. Washington, don't disappoint me. Oh, hey, GB Linden's in the house. Hey, GB, we did give you a little shout out earlier. We'll need to watch that stream from earlier. We gave you a little shout out in one of my little pause nods when you were talking about you had no idea what you just saw, but you enjoyed it. So thank you. This is not it's not a learning channel, that's for sure. It is a just let it all pour out channel. So there we go. Let's see. And then we've done 4 bingos. We've done that. Yep. I think we're pretty much close to the end. Let's go ahead and jump in that chat one more time, though, and see who's in there. Who's it, who's, and see who's in the what's it, what's. And we got Jeff, and we got Barry Campbell. Let's see. Tug Hill, and TNRC Pilot, Promotus, and GB. Oh, my buddy Jeff. Jeff, tell your lovely lady I said hello. Let's see. We got Wreckham Roy. Pew, pew. Wreckham Roy, TNRC Pilot in the house. Let's see. I wonder why Horizon isn't promoting the new E-flite RV7 like the other releases. Only one video from Horizon. That's a good question. As a matter of fact, I was actually at the hobby store today to pick up a part, and sure enough, every damn plane in there has got a sticker a little smaller than the original sticker over the original sticker, and everything's $20 more. I was looking at that dang 600mm Ultrix or whatever, which I don't know if you guys remember this back in the day, but XK brands, if you're familiar with them at all, XK 520 was just like that, but it would take off vertically and then switch into mode, and even had a little camera on it, which wasn't great, but it still had a camera on it. But anyway, $200 for that thing, a 600mm triangle 600 millimeter piece of pizza for $200. This thing was $200 when I first got it. Now they're $229, just like everything else. Ridiculous. So I do not know about that whole RV7. I like to. The RV10's the Bronco, right? So I need to take a look at that RV7. I'm not familiar with that. Need to expand my brain for plane stuff because plane things are cool, and they make those cool noises. So who else we got up in here? So King, David DIY RC Guy. David, good to see you, sir, as well. And Mr. Brian Ford from across the pond. Who else do I have not said hello to tonight? Hanger 51. There's Kenny. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you saw your name on the bingo list because I did add you. So I want to see you stick around, my friend. I want to see you stick around. I've been watching your video about your new shop. That place is huge. Can't wait to see that thing all kit out. I'll never forget being in your little tent live stream that night with your night planes on the wall. If you can do that with such a small canvas space, oh, imagine what you can do with a big old building like that. Oh, I can't wait. So excited for you. All right, TNRC pilot. Who else? Kenneth Wise. Hey, Kenneth Wise in the house. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Kenneth Wise actually had a pretty great comment as well. And I don't happen to have that handy, Kenneth. But again, thank you again for all of your great comments. I greatly appreciate that, everybody. So, yeah, so there's that. So, again, you kind of got to hit a little bit of a background what's going on. I will keep you abreast as to what is going on, obviously. Share that with my fams, my prop fams, as well as my fams. Who else is up in here? Bear Life, again, thank you so much for being here. Leave Davidson's Hangar, thank you so much for checking it out as well, sir. Mike SSI, Eric Johnson 74, good to see you, sir. Who else? Paul Hatcher, thank you for being here as well. My mom, of course, thank you for being here, dear. Thank you so much. Jude from Just Enough RC, good to see you, sir. Thanks so much. Always glad to see you. We've done a little chatting here recently, and hopefully that will work out for you. Give him some suggestiones. You know, if I give you a suggestion, you take it for what it's worth. If you like it, great. If you don't, fine. I'll still sleep good at night. But if you use it, or you take it, or you appreciate it, that's all I like today. I was washing my van today. Old guy. My neighbor was throwing away washing machines. It was in his front yard. Old guy coming by. 80s. Easily his 80s. I'm out there washing my van, and I'm like the whole time. Of course, my feet are still effed up. So I'm like, oh, please don't ask me. He asked me. So, hey, can you help me get this? Of course. If he's going to ask me, yes, I will come help you. So I go help him. Of course, this thing was heavy as all get out. Washing machines, you know, with the cinder blocks and weights in the bottom there, heavy as all get out, trying to get in his truck. Anyway, it was all said and done. He asked me, said, you know, what do I owe you for that? And I was like, you owe me $5. And he was like, he starts grabbing his wallet. I was like, no, $5. Gave him a handshake, went back to washing my van. I was fully paid. Put that right in my pocket. Achoo! So, yeah, may have messed up the shoulder a little more, the elbow with a little bit more from what I'm dealing with, but help that old guy out. He'll probably go recycle that, make himself some money. So, good for him. So, Wild Bill, thank you so much for being here as well. Thank you so much. Paul Hatcher, Tim DuPont, thank you, sir, for being here. Let's see. Hey, Dave, I used to be on the bingo list and 750 list. Now I'm not either. What happened, Tim? Make sure that you send me an email on that. I will rectify both of those, sir. That's fine. So send me something, either comment in the video when we're done with the stream here because the chat will disappear, or send me an email to the Dave Yourself right under here. And I'll get you on there. Same with anybody else. If you want to be on this list, let me know. I have a couple of names on the bingo list that I know I can swap out because they're never here. Plus, I have one name that's not even on the list, the spot that needs to go in there. So I know I've got easily space for 2 or 3 more folks to swap out for now. So if you're not on there, let me know so we can get you on there. Because I'd like for you, if you're going to spend your time to be here, to also possibly win something like LED strip light or paper tape or what else? Hang gliders. Whoopee cushions. Poo flingers. That's right. You can even get the real stuff here. Poo flingers. Like I said, it's a dentist kid's toy box. But it's always fun to get something in the mail, even if it's stupid. It beats bills. So I'll take that as opposed to bills or pizza coupons any day. So let's see who else we got in here. So, yep, everybody else looks like I may have said hello to, and I greatly appreciate that, everybody. Let's see. Kino's Fly Swatter has probably hit 1,000 subscribers, too. Kino's Fly Swatter, yep, we touched about that earlier. So anybody else that's getting close to 1,000, let me know. We're glad to shout those folks out. It's always Always fun to shout out folks who are doing well. And I meant to mention earlier, speaking of folks who are doing well, and you guys have probably checked out KBRC stuff before. Kyler, he was at like 200 on Monday, and he's at like 212 already, so he's kicking it. Tyler's doing good. That kid's going to be around a long time. So if you haven't checked out old KBRC stuff, too, the Boss 223 has a poo flinger. Yeah! Those poo flingers. I think I even had a little, like, screaming chicken ones. Oh, they're in the box. Hey, ARG Vision, good to see you, sir. Did you see my comment I had up there earlier for you? I actually had a little comment. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have the comments. But anyway, one of your comments made the stream earlier, so check it out. So I appreciate that. All right, everybody. I think that's pretty much closest. I don't think I have a whole heck of a lot more to say. Anybody else in the stream got anything last minutes that they would like to say, or pass on, or have me check out, or anything fun? Any new videos that people have been watching that have been worth passing on? Any new stuff coming out? All the new planes. I do have to. Hey, RC Air Marshal. There we go, sir. All right, helping your folks pack up, go to Florida. Oh, that's totally fine. You're always allowed to do that, sir. But I'm so glad to see that you're here. Thank you so much for being here, Dave. Always good to see you, sir. Hey, I got an ant on my table. Damn ants. Hate summer. Oh, one ant. What are you looking for? All right, so promoters, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I will definitely continue to try to be well. Again, I do think that the stresses are probably going to be a lot less right now, but we'll find out on Friday when I have that brain MRI exactly what we got going on, and I will keep you all up to breast as to what it is. And of course, I don't expect this to happen, but if for something isn't shining on me, well, then just know that all these planes in the boxes still here will probably be on fire sale. So we'll see. Hopefully not. So anyway, the Hobby Zone will have a T-33 50mm. That would be great. Our Air Marshal. I've hit you up several times, and I mentioned this to Lyndon Stewart earlier because he wanted me to get with you to give you his prize. As a matter of fact, he's got another prize tonight I need to give to you. So, Dave Marshall, if you would, please, sir, hit me up at thedaveityourselfhchannel at gmail.com or hit me up at my Facebook. I think, as a matter of fact, I may have friended your wife as well when she requested it. So, nonetheless, hit me up on that so we can get together. I have some things that I would like to do that require two people. You're the closest person to me that I know that can handle something that's on the road or something in the air. So if you're interested in doing that, I need to give you this prize for Lyndon Stewart. And also let me know if you're for doing that so that I can pull something off and we can put something together on our channels. That would be pretty sweet. So, yeah, I just did Lyndon. So there you go. Dave Marshall hit me up so I can get you the gifts to Lyndon Stewart. He wants me to get his gifts to you, sir. So if you are not averse to doing so, and if you are, it's totally fine. All right, so just let everybody know. We're at 27 concurrent viewers, 33 likes. So thank you so much, everybody, hitting those likes buttons. As you know, we start petering off here toward the end. The concurrent viewers start to go down a little bit. So we'll give it a couple of seconds to see if that works out. But until then, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get ready to work out a little bit of music. All right. So we're going to get ready to drag on down here. Let's see. There she went. Yeah, it's day. I wasn't too worried about it. We're not too far. Yeah. All right. Rich M. All right. All right, everybody. Well, there we go. Hope you can enjoy those jammy tunes. And I hope you guys appreciate another episode of Dave It Yourself. After Dinner with Dave, RC Therapy Session number 29. Thank you so much. Hopefully by number 30, we will be talking about that number being 750. Because, you know, once that number hits 750, we're giving this sweet bad boy away. I haven't figured out how we're going to do that yet, but I got to hit 750 first. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you haven't flown anything, try to get out there and fly something. And if you haven't done that yet, try to do something nice for somebody else as well. And if you want to tell the ostrich joke, feel free. Until next time, I am Dave. This is the Dave It Yourself channel. And I am